This area is my home. I'm originally from British Columbia. I made a very conscious choice to come back to beautiful BC because I felt divorced from nature. As an environmental educator, I was tired of talking about nature as if it existed somewhere else. My biggest concern for this area is the gold rush mentality. We're looking at the next resource that could be used without understanding just how exceptional this area is. We're in an area where species are still being discovered, where ecosystems are being discovered. When you think of the sponge reefs of Haida Gwaii, the presumption of those who visit our province is that we live in preservation of this remarkable set of resources. But I don't think the keepers of paradise very often know that they're in it. We could become that province that really incorporates sustainability into everything that we do, from our education system to the way that we attempt to manage our resources, rather than the gold rush mentality. My hope for the future would be that we British Columbians, we North Islanders, took positive ownership of the resources that we have within our area, that we recognize how the rest of the world sees us, that we recognize that we want this to be here for our children and our grandchildren, that we recognize how much we don't know about the area, that we adopt an attitude of precaution where we're not willing to flirt with our salmon stocks with an industry like Atlantic salmon aquaculture, where if you adopt a precautionary approach, it has to be that you take those farms off the outmigration routes of the indigenous salmon, considering that salmon is the lifeblood of this ecosystem, that we understand that we can't sell out our rivers and streams within this area for them to be privatized, that we understand that we currently have a federal government that is willing to remove habitat protection from the Species at Risk Act, that we become that role model where these remarkable icons, from the big to the small, from the sea slugs, the invertebrate life, up to the amazing whales that we have in our area, the bears, the eagles, all these international icons of all that is wild and free, that we better capitalize on that in a sustainable fashion, that we truly become the green province, that we invite in sustainable technologies, that we offer opportunities for doing it differently, because we all know that this paradigm isn't working for us for the environment, it is not working for us socially, that we adopt ultimately a value system that is more about ensuring healthy futures. If I were a decision maker, that's what I would do.